Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Sigil of Fate, Planescape campaign, 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. DM Geezer here. Got the crew. I believe this is episode 5. We're picking up kind of the tail end of a conversation they were having with Tripicus, a Cardinal, a second level specific celestial creature. Kind of this particular gentleman is a cataloger of material plane business, material plane matters, and all of that. And wanted to take the opportunity to sit down with with the group of strangers to Sigil, and kind of get their story, take some notes, hear it from the horse's mouth, and seem to prompt more confusion than answers. But it is what it is. Maybe it got the characters thinking or talking or whatever. So Tripicus paid the party for their time and left a couple, said enjoy the rest of your evening on the tab, and left you guys to your business. You were wandering around a little bit, saw some funky globes, and ran into some spiky chick. If anyone remembers her or not.
Yes.
Ebon.
We were really hitting it off.
Yes. Adamok.
Adamok Ebon.
Yep. Apparently, she was there collecting payment on the survival of one of her deliveries. She's kind of as you overheard / conversed with her briefly, heard her talking about how she, hunts for the most, the most, I don't necessarily say dangerous, challenging, whatever. She finds a challenge bringing stuff back alive. Chirpers, kind of the fancy bar out in the side of the market ward, pays relatively well for live specimens that they rotate through their terrariums every few weeks. And she was intrigued by the appearance of the Warforged, just smooth-bodied metallic figures, whereas when you go a bladeling, you're similar, but every portion of your skin is covered with spikes and blades and jags and built-in defense of yourself or whatever, or what they are. So,
Baby, I'm built for comfort.
I'm a smooth.
So yeah. So she, seemed intrigued by your appearance. Asked you guys a couple questions again. Lots of questions, no answers. Whether they're mysterious or genuinely have no clue, yeah, it is to be determined. But so she had joined you guys at the table, and that's where we're gonna pick up. If anyone has anything they need reminding on, has anything that they want to flash back on, has anything that they want to refresh, let me know now.
I think we're okay.
So she's just walking over and sitting down.
Well, yeah, you guys had
touching our arms last time.
Yeah, she'd kind of walked around a circle around you as you guys were walking. You kind of met at the globes, as it were, the terrariums, and then she guided you back to the table. A table that was near there, kind of, if you remember, the central dining area where Kata and her little mimir were hanging out, absorbing the night.
All I can think about is every time she touches like Adam or I, it's just that metal on metal scraping noise, like every time.
Yeah, I think Freddy in the boiler room.
Just
Yeah.
nails on a chalkboard kind of
You
stuff.
guys' eyes twitching.
Potentially. So yeah, she, for the lack of brevity, even though it would be a natural situation for her to ask, what brings you to town, sailor? We've asked that every session, so we're not going to even play that waste of time game. So
The sky.
she does she goes through the typical, not even the typical. I mean, it would be different from coming from a bladeling, but no point in trying to have the same conversation the 9th time. So what do y'all want to talk about? As she sits there looking at you, kind of.
Hunts things, she said, didn't she?
Yes.
She's the one that brings all these things in.
Yes.
And we had brought up
Can you?
we had brought up that. Sorry.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
we brought up about the Beastlands, I think, and she gave us some information on that as well. Can I get a refresher on that part, if I can? What she said's going over there, just making sure that two parts of a story are fitting together.
What do you remember? Because I don't remember saying a thing to you about it.
She just told us that she
I
hunted there,
remember.
really.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
I know exactly everything that I need to. I just don't remember what I told you to be able to continue from. Let's put it that way.
Yeah,
Did I tell you
Okay.
the whole story? Did I give you a little intro? I don't know. So I guess
think
that's
we got a
another
little
thing.
that was actually probably
Well,
about where we
what
were,
do you
was asking
remember?
her about
And
that
I'll
stuff.
expound upon it.
No, we basically asked her if it was crazy out there, I'm pretty sure. Like, how bad is it truly out there for someone who's on the front lines dealing, rather than, somebody that's
Yeah, I
just
think
hearing
we had
about it.
just kind of mentioned that the animals around here were crazy.
Yeah.
And I think she said something in return, like something like you should see it at the Beastlands or something like that. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you remind
Yeah.
us of what are in those big spheres? Like what animals are in those big spheres?
Fire tiger.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Scary
one of them
peacock.
is. Oops. Get up. Yes, one of them is an eye bright, basically a gigantic eye, bloodshot eye, wrapped in leathery skin with two undersized bat wings that kind of manage to keep it floating through, and a little tail that drags off of it. Most planers know that. Most of your cagers know that those are quite a common sight in the abyss. Kind of like geese to people on the normal planet.
So they're
And
just
the
annoying.
next
Okay.
one over, that was kind of the bluish one. It was kind of filled with the ashy, smoky, gloomy air. The reddish one, the red-orange one, contained a bunch of coals and a gigantic piece of obsidian. And there was, the fire tiger, a tiger from, captured from the plane of Dis, the second layer of hell, on display. Looked just like a tiger made out of freaking cooled lava that would break open occasionally and flash the orangey, yellowy lava where the orange stripes would be on a tiger. Kind of really cool looking, if not a little bit strange at the same time. And the glowfly of the Feywild was in the green one, kind of floating leaves and a tree branch, and it was like a silver fox bat, like the body and the head of a silver fox. Only it had big butterfly wings and this long, strange, like 2 or 3 little tails whipping around, like a cat of 9 tails, as it were.
Horrifying.
The tails spread off into several tails attached to the body of a silvered fox with butterfly wings. Just this absolute horrifyingly, strangely twisted yet beautiful creature.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Love
The
it.
eye bright makes
Feywild.
sense. That one doesn't.
No, I did not like the eye bright. I don't like thinking of them being as common as geese. That's terrifying.
Get our sticky beard.
I'm very
Well,
intrigued. Yeah, no kidding, right? I am very interested in the butterfly thing. I'm just curious where that came from.
Yeah.
So
So those were the 3
guess I'll-
things that were sitting in the globe. And yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I'm not gonna say her name, but every time we pass by geese, my partner's always like, "Oh, look, my brothers."
The cafe hosers. Well, I would have said chickens, but there's actually abyssal chickens in 5th edition, so
Awesome.
I didn't want to,
Super sweet.
So
Look
you
at
have
all
abyssal
those
chickens, and then you have
Hell
eye bright for geese, and then ew. Anyway,
Hell yeah, I'm into it.
baby Brent style chickens. That's horrifying.
Abyssal chickens.
Look at
So-
all those
so I-
chickens.
I just look at her and I say, so you caught, and I kind of point over at the blue ones, or not the blue one, the green one. So did you catch that? Was that you?
Easy.
Yeah.
Was passing through on another task for another client, and remember they wanted colorful for here. So after I caught my primary prey, on the way back in, I grabbed one of those for them. Not challenge to take on its own, challenging while restraining another being.
So you caught the other thing first, and then you caught this one.
Yes.
It's interesting.
I think she's one of
And
those.
she kind of,
what do you call them?
she kind of,
Badasses.
I guess you kind of say she smiles and she motions over at the little bat, the glow fly, and this is but an insect. This is but a not even a bothersome, but profitable. Good terms, good peace. They reject many creatures because of too dangerous. So I find while I'm out hunting, I find things that they like here. The tiger, very challenging, a little painful.
I bet.
As she kind of, she stands up and she motions at her thigh. I mean, she's not wearing clothing, but she's covered in absolute frickin'. But you notice there's one little patch of her spikes where her thigh would be that look kind of like they're melted down and mushed in a little bit, where she did actually have a little, tiger was a bit of a challenge.
I did
Melted
not
you?
imagine her nude. I don't know why I was
Well-
imagining her in some kind of like tribal outfit.
Adam's walking around nude.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. I also wasn't imagining him nude, but fair enough.
Now all of a sudden your whole paradigm. I've been walking around with a naked warforged for how many years now? Shit, this is dumb.
Metal man.
You are naked? What?
Wait, I thought you were wearing armor.
I am armored,
Does that
dummy.
still hurt?
Didn't hurt them. We'll repair later.
How do you repair it?
Go home to Archeron once in a while. Let the body smiths repair and modify.
Will they make
Do
you
Do you mind if I
fireproof?
just touch it?
Already fireproof. Magma is not fire. Magma is worse than just fire.
Will they make you
I'm
hot
gonna
rock
go ahead
proof?
and I'm gonna dump 3 points of lay on hands on it.
It doesn't even. I mean,
Just to see
she's
if
not
it
hurt
does.
in the slight. Yeah, she's not hurt in the slightest. It's more of a scar, not so much an injury.
All I did was scuff the paint. That's it.
Yeah, like she got a mater ding,
She's gonna
It's just a
attach a
story now.
gonna attach a
Just
suction
right
cup
in
and
the
just
background,
pop it
Batman.
right on
Good
out.
job.
Just parking clean in front of the whole world, bro.
It's a good place as any, I guess.
Oh, that's-
Right. Well, at least it's up there and not on my desk like it normally is. So, but yeah. So she reflected on she's just answering the questions as you ask them, and just kind of seems fascinated. And she's asked a couple questions of you, the same questions that you've been asked by damn near everyone that's encountered you, and don't know how we got here, don't know why we're here, not sure when we're gonna, the typical don't know, and she takes it for what it is.
How
I
often
can
do
have
you go hunting? Go ahead. Sorry.
My
just-
question may be insensitive, and I apologize, but can you hug things?
Doesn't bother me, as she smiles. And you can notice that some of the blades kind of flatten down a little bit,
That's a nifty trick. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay.
I enjoy hugs. I don't know if the receivers enjoy much.
Well, that's okay. You can hug your own kind.
Indeed.
She
So
could
you were
probably
not
help her
strangers.
with that.
You are not of Acheron. You're not of Mechanus. Speculation is you were new Modrons, but Modrons, other than the Freak, don't talk.
No, we
You
are
getting
definitely
called
not
a
those.
Golem. Modron, Golem, Warforged. Seems to be almost the same.
Well, golems do not have sentience. You seem to have sentience. Modrons,
Sentience even.
no one knows because Modrons
What
don't
is
talk normally.
sentience?
Aware.
Do
Yeah.
you not make your own decision, or does something tell you what to do?
I was just making a joke.
Oh, okay.
What does
But
it mean
no,
to even
she's
be
just-
alive? Like,
Right? Deep. Deep. So, yeah, you guys are just kind of sitting there. The girls, the residents of Sigil know, kind of by hook, crook, reputation, or whatever, good, bad, or ugly, that, while most people aren't worried about her, that sometimes she does, in fact, you don't want to be on her hunt list, and it's not just animals or creatures or things like that, that she gets paid very, very well to bring back alive. And there's even rumor that Shemeska prefers using her to make sure things that don't come back alive, dead, or ever again, ever anywhere type stuff.
fair enough.
Kill it and make sure it can't come back type stuff.
You should take us hunting with you sometime. That could be fun.
Yeah, it would.
It's been at least
You
a
ever?
couple of days since I've been able to move my joints the way they need to be moved.
Are you hunter from where you're from?
Depends on how you define hunter.
Well, indeed. Some days I hunt for someone's pet. Other days I hunt for someone's vengeance. Same task, different target.
I guess we were more on the hunt for vengeance side.
So, soldiers, perhaps, yes. Something combat related. Otherwise, you have such an inefficient build if you were a farmer.
I don't think I would enjoy farming. There's way too much dirt.
And then the lovely druids. Yes, you're versed in outlands. When I hunt in Sigil, no one goes with me. Sorry, but outlands, I sometimes I would like to see how your smooth skin fares in the field. I do not lie.
Can I insight check her? I want to see if she lies.
Go right ahead.
No, she is definitely being truthful. I was going to ask her a real dumb question, ask her if she's ever seen blood before.
Not 20.
Yeah, no, she's just absolutely intrigued. I've described.
Oh no, that's
Blade
history.
before.
Sorry, hold on.
Oh, I don't. Okay.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It's still on that 20. I just got a +3 to it instead of a +1.
Well, as long as you were beating a 10, she's not lying. It's okay. Roll the dice. But yeah, I mean the Bladelings are native to Acheron the same way you guys are native to Eberron. Only the difference is they're like the dominant humanoid species of that area.
I mean,
like
I can see
millions
why.
of these dudes running around. Billions of these, I wouldn't say billions, but millions of them running around on Acheron, just living their life as the Modrons are on Mechanus, as the Beast people are. They're the natives of that plane, lawful neutral with evil tendencies, a little bit hard-edged to their stuff, but typically truthful, organized. Like I said, they're Acheron sits in between Mechanus, which is lawful neutral land, and Hell, which is lawful evil land. So it's kind of
they're
in
almost
an interesting place.
Right on the neutral zone. Gotcha.
Yep, So Bladelings, they have no compunctions about hurting somebody, but they're not doing it out of malice for the most time. They have no compunctions about throwing down, but they believe in honor. They believe in rules. Whatever their rules are, they're going to adhere to them. But they're a little bit more. They're a little bit less to have a conscious boohoo about hurting someone in the process. They're not going to look to spread evil, but they're not going to try to bypass it, I guess is the best way to say it.
So they're psychopaths. Okay, gotcha.
Well, socio? I think socio would be better. Not necessarily psycho.
The two
Sociopath. Why does everyone always get that wrong?
News not even like 20 minutes ago. How are you guys coping? Living longer now.
I'm just gonna put it into future me problems with yelling and figure it out then, I guess.
It's okay. You'll be dead long before then.
I really hope so.
Unless he gets to Eberron.
Oh no. The anxiety's coming back.
From what
It's fine.
we were told, he can't get to Eberron.
Well,
What
you
if he
shouldn't have been
brings
able to get
Eberron
here
to
either.
him? I don't know how multi-planar travel works. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, he could just bring everything here, right? Somebody brought us here. Or did we accidentally?
I think we were a fluke.
Nita just starts rocking back and forth, and just a cloud of spores
Pat,
starts floating up.
Inking left and right.
So, you guys, I'm sorry. This is. I apologize. Someone's got a passive of at least 14, right?
I'm sorry, 13.
I've got 14.
Mine's 16.
10.
16.
That's what I thought. Okay. Give me one. This can be dumb. I know it's not going to work. Can you give me a test roll real quick? I tried to edit an encounter and see if it would save and update through my shit. And I'm not seeing any rolls this time again. That's okay. We'll worry about it later. Technical issues on my side. So never mind. Yeah, as you sit there chatting, you notice the stupid little skull is kind of floating around again, and the strange person sitting off to the side, the person you noticed last time, Kata, the Asimir
Oh yes, the
celestial-ish
lady.
being. Yeah,
She runs the Dustmen, right? She's the leader.
Yes, she's actually the faction leader of the Dustmen. Ridiculously, you get the feeling she shouldn't be as rich as she is. She shouldn't be as anything as she is, running the faction that just does nothing but disposes of the dead. But somehow she is. Very nosy, very very kind of, as people pass, anyone that recognizes her kind of does the demure "good evening, ma'am," and her eyes are. It does never seem like she's frantically twisting or turning her head, but it does seem like her eyes are kind of everywhere at once. And as she turns slowly, she's soaking in everything, and wherever she's not looking, the stupid little floaty skull is.
I kind of side eye it. Yeah, I look at Ebon and I'm like,
I think your
Yep.
friend's having an aneurysm.
just like I
I
don't.
bother. Of no bother to me.
Okay.
Do you fear Dustmen?
I wouldn't say fear them. She's making me a little nervous with her little floaty skull. I don't really like that.
I don't
but-
have allergies, so
Uh,
I'm not too worried.
Did you say dust?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll pull up
Dust.
my broom and my
I
dustpan
heard
real quick.
I'm sure
Not that
it's
kind
that
of
one,
dust.
but that's
Adamok kind of turns her head a little bit and looks at you, and interesting.
He likes to clean.
Just sweep up some
Continue.
crumbs off the
Sorry.
table into the dustpan.
So,
Would it not be polite of you to go and clean this person that you seem to be intimidated by?
you talking to
I'm talking to the two droids.
Addie? Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I guess we could invite her over since she seems to be interested in talking to us. What are you thinking?
Maybe you can clean up some of that dust as well. You and
She doesn't really
Light
look all
over.
that dusty though to me. Does she look dusty to you?
No,
no, I need to clean my opticals.
my main fear is out of what I one day want to be able to do, and that's just raise an army of the dead. And I don't think that the Dustmen are going to take kindly to that. So
No,
I'm just going to be
probably
extra
not.
quiet.
Well, I mean, as long as you don't say anything about that, it should be okay. Right?
It's in my head, so it might come out my mouth.
A walk over.
That does
Okay.
happen a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
And there he goes. Okay. I guess.
And you approach her, and she looks at you and nods. Can I help you?
Would you like to join us?
No, I'm perfectly fine. I'm actually waiting for company. Thank you though for your offer.
My companion, Book, is really anxious about cleaning, and I heard that you're the leader of Dust, and I was wondering if Book could clean up your dust.
He could feel free to come by the mortuary at any time and provide services in regards to cleaning and maintenance and the things such as
I
that.
don't know if he feels excitement, but I'm sure to let him know.
The dustman would be very appreciative of any volunteer efforts made on their behalf.
Okay. Enjoy your company.
Cut to me with trash
just
bags
walk
filled
on
with
it.
body parts, dumping them into a river. Like,
It just went full Dexter mode.
yeah, exactly.
Help me.
I'll just come back and sit back down.
You know,
Oh,
but yeah,
you can clean at their morgue, Book. It sounds like they have a real dust problem at the.
Oh, we'll have to stop by the shops on the way home then. I do not have a duster.
Well, I mean, we did get paid. What is your money like here? Is this a lot? Should I kind of hold the pouch of money?
I forget which we got given.
How much dusters can we buy with this?
I mean, it's not a lot, but it's not a little. It's a good amount.
And
It's
what
lower
does a
middle
duster
class.
go for?
What is a what?
What does a duster go for?
I don't know. I've never bought one. I don't really like to clean.
I mean, smell me, for goodness sakes. Do I clean?
But you get to turn
Are
your
you
brain
making
off
fun
while you
of
do
my
it.
absence to be able to smell properly?
Oh.
Do you remember when she said of some things in her
Yes,
head?
yes,
She
I am.
usually says. That's what happened.
Ah,
She just
okay.
says things, and then she
Then
thinks
I
about
will
it
not feel
after.
offended.
Uh,
Have a mushroom?
Thank you.
Constitution
Okay,
saving throw.
Victoria.
Okay. So yeah, you guys are awkwardly sitting there talking about dusters, and a few minutes has gone by since your brief visit with Kada. And the Mimmer has floated beyond and over to the other corner, listening to, or just kind of slowly floating. You get the feeling that it's just kind of any sound that it picks up, it's probably memorizing to repeat back to her at another time.
Just floated over our table listening to us talk about dusters for 5 minutes. She's gonna get to that and be like, ah. Like,
Jesus. Some
Fast
things
forward.
just shouldn't. Some things just shouldn't come to Sigil, man. Damn. Fast forward.
like, that's gotta happen. Like, she's gotta pick up so many boring
Oh,
conversations that
shouldn't
mean
have been
nothing.
eavesdropping, you nosy bitch.
Well, we're breaking character on it, but at the same time, could you think of a better way to sort through a bunch of horseshit than to use a disembodied skull that can listen to everything that you need to hear instead of having to be there yourself?
Fair.
Well, it's not very conspicuous, though, is the thing. It's just, you know,
Well, yeah, but you
seems
Depends
to
on
be
where you
like,
are.
the closer it gets, the less people talk. Just like,
exactly.
or
But you know. Well, yeah, I mean, you guys live there. You know, if she's there, she's got at least one, if not more, members around her. And if she's there, then everything is being heard. you know. But
Next time it floats over here, we should start talking about some really crazy stuff, just to mess with her.
Okay.
I heard genocide's a really interesting to talk about when letting people know that you know they're listening.
I once
That
opened.
normally makes people freak out.
I once went to a different universe where the only difference was that they did not have shrimp.
That is an oddly specific difference.
What is shrimp?
It's this universe.
oh my god, I'm here.
I was making that up. How did this
There's two of them
happen?
now. Now there's two of them.
What is shrimps, precious? So you guys have been sitting there for a few minutes, and you notice a little bit of a din, a couple people moving from this hallway over here. The map's up, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Kind of moving, most of the people have been, kind of walk around looking at the globes. Ooh, ah, what a wonderful place. Just kind of casually relaxed moving. First two people move by moving kind of a hurry, going from east side of the map towards the west. Just kind of dodging through the globes.
Must be a sale on dusters.
And then, a couple more. And then you notice two of the Mercy Killer guards kind of walk out there and a couple more people come by. Oh God. And as you're sitting here, a large, I guess I could put him in position for later, but my apologies. A large blue, gigantic, I don't know, 10-foot tall, 8-foot wide at the shoulder, freaking blue battle toad, basically. Ladies, y'all know sloths. You've seen a slotties running around the city. It's not very often that you see a blue one, but this thing is just freaking just taking up every inch of its space as it walks through, and everyone's giving it quite of a wide berth as it just kind of trundles into the straight past you. And as it's going, people are running the other way, and they've kind of part and let it make its way out to the yonder. And Adamok is like, ooh, this is getting interesting. Sorry, let me get this up here and get back.
Yeah, they went through here in a hurry, didn't they?
That they did.
And you can see more people leaving the garden area and, shout, oh my God, did you see the side of that thing? That lady's pissed. What'd that gnome do? Mott kind of turns her head and she looks over, and you said something about move your joints.
I'm up and I'm heading out there as soon as she says that.
He
That's
gets
all
up,
you
I get
needed
up.
to know.
He gets up, I get up.
All right. Ladies, you going with them?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you guys kind of pushed through again. I apologize if you're watching this. The map was much better. We had plenty of tokens in place. As you've been watching, I'm struggling through a horrifying computer changeover, so half of my shit is broken. So the map is piss poor right now, but it is what it is.
It's still pretty.
It looks fine, honey. It's fine.
So you make your way out to the garden area. You push past a couple Mercy Killers, and you kind of hear them, I'm not getting involved in that. Well, we got to clean it up. Well, I'd rather clean it up than have them clean us up. And you guys kind of push past them, and you hear shouting in the corner, kind of a cackly female voice. You broke our deal, and it's time for you to pay. And you guys kind of make your way around the backside, and lots of dudes, man. There's a few people kind of back here, hiding in the around the flower boxes, as it were, kind of looking over there. But you see this that big ass blue sloth standing there. Standing in front of him is a 6.5-foot tall, greenish, gray warded skin, straggly ass hair, tore up robe, leaning on a stick, a bunch of charms and trinkets hanging off of her, off of a necklace. Almost, looks like she got like 8 lanyards with body parts hanging on each lanyard type of a thing going on.
Weird.
Do what?
I'm just saying that no, because it's just weird to think about a place where a hag is just gonna walk around, like, and nobody's gonna like have a problem with it. Sorry.
No, yeah. So there's this green hag that is screaming at this little gnome leaning against. I mean, this little gnome. He's just got just leaning against the fountain. 3 foot tall, 10 foot tall, freaking 12 foot tall gorilla slotty. This hag screaming at him, and you guys notice a bunch of little dudes kind of hanging out. Goblin fairy looking guys. 3 of them have big old oversized caps. Look red. When you first look at it, it looks like it's dyed, but as you look at it, it's like kind of a crimson, crusty, dry, bloody looking red stain to their caps. And the other 3 are you look at these 2 over here, and this guy's got a nasty ass cap, and this dude's wearing some stupid ass jester's outfit, and they're all just kind of muttering and chattering, and she better pay us good. Oh, we got this. It's just a fucking gnome, and Adam, and you just hear the gnome's like, she's shouting, "You broke the deal. You made me a promise. You were supposed to." And he's like, "Wasn't me. Wasn't me. You're gonna die. You're gonna die right here and right now. Xanxost, you broke your promise." Who's Xanxost?
I turn to the druids and just say, is murder normally allowed, or is it frowned upon?
Generally frowned upon.
Seems like it's not being frowned upon at the moment, though.
Nope.
All right.
Unless we want to frown on it. Do we want to frown on it?
Yes.
And Adamok smiles and says, I know this gnome.
Is he your friend?
Associate?
Your associate's
So
about
do we
to
need
get
to-
squished by the looks of it.
Ow.
Work
He'll
proximity
probably be
associate.
fine, but I think if we help, then he might owe us one, and him owing is always a good thing.
Okay.
Well, I'm not doing it for the sake of owing. I'm doing this because, I mean, personally, the odds here aren't very much in their favor. This is very cowardice.
And okay, so you guys are go ahead and give me some initiative rolls real quick. Let's go and get that out of the way.
Oh, a whopping 2 from Atom.
13 for Nita, because I know numbers.
17.
14.
With the 14.
It's he's her workplace proximity acquaintance.
I'm gonna give her own initiative. Hag 11. Yeah, there's no doubt. I mean, you're looking at a freaking green hag standing there with a freaking blue slotty as her a blue slot, excuse me, single tense as her muscle, surrounded by a bunch of little red caps and nilbogs, threatening a gnome by a fountain.
Oh, love me some red caps.
So I just want you to know, we'll talk about this later. I thought that red caps were a thing that I made up myself. I did not know that they were a thing that existed, because I have a character that is literally this that I made up for a campaign forever ago. I did not know they were an actual real thing in D&D.
That's funny. That's awesome.
I love red caps. They're
Alright.
great.
And okay, so got my initiative set up. She's screaming, and most of the people have backed away. As you look over your shoulder, there's a good 10-15 people. I'm just not going to put tokens up for all of them, but they're keeping a good 15-20 foot distance between. It's like these guys are here, some people in the doorway doing the ooh, another cluster of people kind of in the garden hiding out, watching. Got their cell phones up and shit,
Bite, 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 bite.
So,
Sorry, I just went shut the door.
A flagpole
That's
appears
okay.
out of nowhere.
yeah. Ding, 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 3 o'clock bell. So Adamok walks over and you know, the hag stops and she's like sneering, and then she, you know, kind of, this isn't your business. Adamok is now. You have friends, you have many. Maybe my associate needs friends. And the little gnome looks up, it's like, come on, you know I got this. Do you? Eventually. Well, let's go faster and get on with the day. Okay, fine. So the little gnome stands up, and as he kind of stands up, it's like you see him begin swelling. You know, it's like, and his skin starts doubling upon itself and doubling upon itself in the space of a few seconds. Almost looks like this gnome turns into this grayish, gooey blob of flesh.
Oh god, he's
and
Akira
starts
ing.
growing bigger and bigger and bigger. He's what?
He's Akira ing.
Did
Yeah, he
just,
turns
like,
in.
go top of the head, or I mean, what happened there?
Well, he finishes his polymorph and turns into a gray slod.
Oh.
Okay.
Xanxost. And for those of you that are not aware, and I'm breaking out of character a little bit, Xanxost is actually a featured character in Planescape. He's one of the authors. In the source books, the Planes of Chaos, Xanxost wrote probably about 20% of the entries in that. So just kind of giving you a, you know, an out of character view. They give you descriptions of certain elements of the content from the perspective of a inhabitant of the plane. So in this case, you have a very powerful Slotty who is a manifestation of sheer chaos, traversing through the planes, taste testing the universe, and writing his stories about it. He's actually considered a scholar by many.
He's the one that tastes everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me see if I can find his art real quick before we start this fight.
I'm just saying, I'm glad that he is on our side. Or at least neutral to us currently.
That's a picture straight out of the Planescape manual as he conducts research on rocks.
I'm glad he's gonna owe us.
Yeah, gray slots are scary.
Yep.
So
I look over at Adam and I say,
then
it doesn't look as lopsided as it did a minute ago.
2 against 1 is still 2 against 1.
yeah, so all of a sudden little nil
So let's make it 6 against 1.
It went from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 against 1 to 9 against 2. But then the 1 became basically 3. So now they're still a little bit outnumbered. But Adamok looks over at you and kind of points at one of the little red caps and does a kind of a motion and gives you a wink. And the red cap kind of looks at his Nilbog partner and goes, "It's not like that scene out of Tombstone, man, where they're in the freaking OK Corral." And she gives the wink, and everyone's like, "Oh, we're so fucking dead." So, he manifests into the gray slot and says, "Fine, we fight now. Team fair, friends fair, let's go." And the blue slot just this horrifying bellow, and he actually won initiative, so he charges directly at at Xanxost. And I'm sorry. Yeah, let me switch over the map. Thank you. Yep. So combat is afoot. The large blue has engaged the gray. The blue's bigger. Yeah, the blue's a little bit bigger than the gray. I mean, physically, but easily dodges one attack. Give me a roll on that next one there. Misses on the second attack, and that's going to bring us to Book. Okay, real quick, let's get his initiative so everyone knows what I'm talking, so I don't screw you up. The blue is going first. Book is going second. The red caps are going third. Addy is going fourth. The Nilbogs are going fifth. Your teammates are going sixth. That would be both Zan and Adamok. Nita, you are 7. Hag is 8, and Book is last at 9. Or excuse me, Adam is last with his 2. Okay, so we good?
Yep.
Book, you are up.
Okay. Can you move me? Okay, so the small planter that's off to the west side, the multicolored one. You just move you right directly beside it.
This one here?
Yeah, right there. That should be 30 feet from me right there, or at least 25.
Yeah. Okay. Now, if you do that, well, let me hold on. You might get an attack of opportunity on that one. 5, 10.
Oh, okay, my
This guy's
bad.
Here.
I thought the
15,
red hats were on
20.
our side.
No, they're
Oh,
on the
okay.
bad guy's side.
Okay, well then never mind. Then I'm going to fight one of those. I'm sorry, my bad.
Okay. Yeah, the red guy. I was about to say that's going to be like 2 opportunity attacks if you want it.
Yeah, red caps are normally with green hags, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
They happily
The
go with them.
Nilbogs and the red caps are there to assist the hag and the slotty. So they probably need a little bit of help. But jump on in. What you gonna do?
I am going to, I guess, goodness gracious. Hell, I'm just going to attack, honestly. Like,
Okay.
actually, no, I'm sorry. Let me do green flame blade. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack the guy that's in front of me. 11 to hit,
All right.
which is I'm sure not going to hit.
Not gonna hit.
All right, then that is what I can do. I will move 5 feet to the west just so I'm not blocking everybody behind me.
All right. That's the end of yours.
Yes. Also, I
right.
should still have mage armor up from earlier in the day, correct? 8-hour time period.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
we
just
have
making
another
sure.
long rest.
Okay. Well, no, I'm just making sure that we're still within an 8-hour window.
That's fine. Yeah, totally fine.
Okay.
It's been 3 weeks since we played. I'm not gonna remember. So let's be honest. Red caps are up. So the one that you swung at swings back at you with its wicked sickle, and it's gonna miss you. I'm assuming with a 10. The one off to your left is gonna move down. Not gonna have flank. Seems to be. Oh, did I? Yeah, I'm sorry.
You're good.
I
You're good.
paused. Okay. Swings the next one. Oh wow, these moon dice suck. Did you change to the moon dice, Cindy?
Maybe.
Okay. So I'm getting your dice change, but I'm not getting the shared roll.
Everything
It's so
else.
stupid. This is infuriating me. This is freaking absolutely driving me insane. Holy crap. Oh well, it happens. We'll get it fixed. Third red cap is going to move in off the bush, and you know what? No, he's not stupid. He knows who Adamok is. He's gonna go for the fresh meat. And I am going to roll a 16. Does that hit, sir? Adam.
No, sir.
All right. Oh shit, they're supposed to have multiple attack. I'll just leave it for now, just to keep it moving. They actually technically get a couple more attacks, but we're going to be done with the red caps there. That's going to take us to initiative 4, which is now Addie. You're up, girl.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up to Book, and I'm going to just kind of touch him on the shoulder and give him guidance, which will add a D4 to ability check of your choice.
Heck yeah.
No, not ability
Like
check.
that.
No. I don't want to do that. That's yeah. It's not really. It's not. That's not what I thought it was. Never mind.
Yeah, I think were
okay,
you thinking
I-
true strike?
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
I have
So
that. We're
I'm
good.
just going to. I'm just gonna go wild shape into my chalice form. So I just light up from head to toe, and as you look at me, you can see the outline of a chalice cup. Like
She turns into a fucking beer mug, right? A solo cup. I'm
Yep.
kidding. So, but there's like a
And everybody's looking at me
glowing.
like,
Huh?
yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, it just light up like
So
a
it's like
Christmas tree.
interesting.
But I'm
So
not a
there's like
Christmas tree. I'm a cup.
big giant,
And
big giant
that's all I'm
chalice.
doing.
Okay.
That's all I'm doing.
All right. That's going to bring us to the Nilbogs. First Nilbog is going to move in. Adamok. Gonna miss her. Next one's going to hop up here, move in. 5, 10, 15. Oops. 20. All right. Attacking the slot. 15. I haven't hit myself or y'all yet. Does a 15 hit you, Book?
Yes.
Oh, all right. The little Nilbog that runs up on you swings its stick at you. This funny little scepter that's got a bunch of jingle jangly little bells on it. You know, it looks like a party favorite until it hits you. And it does 3 damage to you.
I'll take
And
it.
that's it for their little turn.
Similar to what a party favor would do if you hit someone.
Yeah, exactly.
Ow.
All right, so that was the Nilbogs. That's going to bring us to 6, which is going to be our bad guys, or our team. Very quickly, let me dispatch. Oh, Jesus. 23 is going to hit the Nilbog. Oh, wait, she's got to save. DC 12 Charisma. Oh! -1 on her Charisma save.
Oops.
So yeah, Adamok turns to smack the little thing that hits her and fails her charisma save and is hit by a case of Nilebogism. Any creature that attempts to damage the Nilebog must first succeed on a DC 12 charisma saving throw or be charmed until the end of the creature's next turn. Creature charmed this way must use its action praising the Nilbog. So the Nilbog has effectively neutralized our Adamok. She goes to Matt. Oh, you're such a cute little thing, aren't you?
Uh-oh.
and then the gray goes to town and swings back and gets a good hit on the blue for how much damage? First attack is going to be 10. Second attack is going to miss. Shit, I'm rolling like ass tonight, y'all. This might take a while. All right, that's going to be done with that, which brings us to Nita.
Am I able to move through Addie and then diagonal up in front of Adam?
Yep.
Okay.
To here?
Yep. I would
Yep.
like to do that, and then I will cast Primal Savagery on that little red cap.
The one to your left?
Yep. And that is a
Okay.
23 to hit.
That will definitely hit.
Ooh, and that is 9 damage.
Nice. End of?
End of.
All right, and that's going to bring us to the hag, who's in a panic at this point. She's going to use her vicious mockery on the Slotty in an attempt to keep him from beating her friend down too quickly. End of hag. You are up, Adam.
Oh,
Okay.
Ow.
my bad. Sorry.
Adam. End
Yep.
of round. Yeah.
All right. Red cap to the right. Fuck it.
Okay.
$12 hit.
No, does not.
End of turn.
All righty. Next up will be start of round 2, which brings us to the blue. The blue and the gray are still clashed in combat, swinging around. The blue actually is going to swing first and hit. And do a little bit with his bite. And then he swings with his claw attack and misses with 13. All right, so green.
I would like to use my reaction to channel divinity.
Okay.
I need it to make a wisdom saving throw. So immediately after an attack within 30 feet deals damage, the Yeah. With an attack against a creature other than you, you can use your reaction to force the attacker to make a wisdom save of DC 14. On a fail, the attacker takes radiant damage equal to the damage it just dealt.
Okay.
Or half on success.
Hell yeah.
It rolled a what save? Wisdom save.
14 wisdom.
18 minus 2 is going to be a 16. Nice try.
So it saves, so it takes half of that in radiant.
Okay, so it's going to take half of what he hit for in radiant. Oh, way to get on his radar. I can't save you
Okay,
from being
pass on
dumb. I can't save you from being dumb.
Trying to help the boy. man.
I'm kidding. Well, it's okay.
I think he has
You
more
should have
pressing
helped- You
matters.
should have helped your boys that were surrounded by these guys, but that's okay. That's a good move, actually. I didn't. Does that how many times a day can you do that?
Once at the moment.
Oh, damn.
Well, hold up.
Once per long
sure.
rest or short rest?
Long rest, I'm pretty sure.
Really? I would imagine it'd be like your
Harvest
level.
Divinity, I can only do it once per long rest. As a bonus action, I can do other things, but that one's a reaction.
Is it like
Okay.
your aura thing? Is that what that is?
Sort of.
It's like the the cleric turn thing or the cleric channel divinity thing, basically, right?
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's a divinity thing. This one's Channel Divinity Rebuke the Violence.
Okay, cool. So you were able to reduce return some damage on him. End of your turn then?
No, that was just a reaction.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I ended my turn.
So
it was
okay.
already his.
Yeah, it was the end of, yeah, it was the blue. Now we're on to book.
All right. I'm gonna try to attempt to do the same thing again.
Which one?
The one directly to my left.
All right.
And a 7 is
for
not going to hit. I'm not doing
No.
super awesome today.
Man, we are rolling. All of
I'm
us are
rolling
like
real
that right
bad.
now,
Yeah,
huh?
I'm rolling
Shoot.
real bad.
All right. Next up is the red caps. This red cap's going to run it. Oops, I don't want them all selected.
No, please move them.
Bad. Well, this one's gonna at least keep his girl covered. The one to your left. I didn't use her multi-attack last time. I will use it this time. First swing at you, Book. And that's going to be a 4 + 6 for a 10, which will miss. The second swing with his Wicked Sickle is going to be a 16. Is that going to hit?
Yeah, that'll hit.
And that'll be for 6 damage.
Wolf.
Ooh. Yeah.
All right.
Next one is attacking Adam. Swings at you. And, oh man, that 20 becomes a 2, so that's an 8, which is going to miss you. And the second swing, 15 + 6 is going to be a 21. I'm betting that's going to hit you.
Yep.
And that will be 4 or 5 damage. And the the red cap in front. He's going to swing at Nita because Nita hit him, man. Yeah, right. Oh, shit. Come back up. Stop pausing. Sorry, guys. This is killing me. This Windows 11. I keep missing my icon so badly. Oh. All right. 3 + 6 is a 9. I'm assuming that misses.
It does.
9 + 6 is a 15. Is that miss or hit?
Yeah, that hits.
All right. Ooh, that's going to be 7 damage.
Okay.
And that's the end of the red cap's turns. Next is going to be Addie.
Okay.
So you guys are engaged with these
Is there any
4
way
here. I'm
Would
sorry,
there
go ahead.
be any way for me to know if what that creature cast on the bladeling, is it a concentration spell? Is there any way for me to know if that is a concentration spell or not?
Well, you could give me a quick arcane check but go ahead, sure. Sure.
18.
Okay. You realize it was just a reaction ability. It'll expire on its own.
Okay. All right. Well, I am going to. Who all is hurt besides Nita?
Everyone.
I'm 50% rat bites right now.
I
Where are
can
you
symbiotic entity myself, so I'm okay.
Okay. So I will.
I do have lay on hands.
But how far out are you? Like, who has less hit points?
Book.
Yeah,
book.
I'm
Okay.
at 14
All
right
right.
now.
So
Yeah.
I am going to. I'm gonna cast a first level Cure Wounds on Book.
I'll take
I'm
it.
gonna walk over there and pat him on the shoulder.
Okay.
And
Thank you.
you'll get 5 hit points back. I'm sorry.
No, that
sucked.
is super helpful.
But because I'm in chalice form, you can also take. I think it's 1d4. 1d8 plus 4 for Adam as well. So get that real quick. All right.
what?
And you get 6.
Oh, back at full. Sweet, cool.
All right. End of
That's
turn.
really fucking cool.
Yes, I can heal one person, and then I can give anyone within 30 feet 1d8 plus 4, like one
Hell
extra
yeah.
person.
That is amazing.
That's awesome.
So
Look out,
okay,
Choo
end
Choo.
of turn.
Hmm?
I know, right?
I said, look
Hand
out,
them
Choo
my-
Choo.
When she can
Hand
drop
them my
30, when she can
orientation.
drop 38 on the group in one action, I'll be impressed. But she's not far away. Give her a couple more
only level
levels and she'll be
3.
able to. That's why I said give her a couple more levels. Well, I'm only level
Will I
5.
have access
Well,
to Beacon
6.
of Hope? You think? Will I do that? I don't know if I can do that or not.
Yeah, you've taken it as anyway. That's Drew. Look it up if you can. Then yeah, you'll have it, and boom. You know, a druid gets most of the same heals as a cleric, so you're good.
Yep.
Awesome.
I do like Beacon of Hope. Yep.
Hell yeah. End of turn.
End of turn.
Next up is going to be the Nilbogs. First Nilbog is going to cast a spell at you, Addie. As you just healed everybody. I need you to make a DC 12 wisdom save, please, as he points at you and you feel the urge to begin giggling to the point where you almost fall to the ground. Would you roll?
23.
Okay,
Fuck.
so your save is, I can't see your stuff, so your save is fine. You do not suffer the effects of the Tasha's hideous laughter that he tries to cast upon you.
Never mind.
Psych, not funny. And he's going to go ahead and back away. You want an opportunity attack, Book?
Absolutely, I would.
Okay.
Maybe I can actually hit something. 16.
Hits the Nilbog.
Yay!
7 damage. I rolled max damage. Hell
Kills
yeah.
the Nilbog. Knocks him on his butt
Woo!
as he tumbles, as he starts moving away from you. He hits the ground.
Get shit on.
In a jingly, in a jingly little fucking, a little miniature fey-like jester falls to the ground dead. Cling,
Well, that's so sad.
The next one is going to cast a spell at Adamok, excuse me. See, I know how to attack myself. I'm going to make her fail a charisma save again. 17 minus 1 is 16. She passes. You go, girl. And attacking ineffectively at the slotty, maybe. Yeah, 15's going to miss. All right, that's the end of my Nilbogs. That's going to bring us to Adamok and Zan. Adamok's turn is over. She's pissed.
Oh.
She's got to make another charisma save. You know what? No, she's not. She's going to do her throw. Spines, bladed body ability. And she... Are y'all 10 feet away? Yeah, okay, you're good.
I think so.
And she says, sorry, Zan, as she explodes and a shower of spines fly away from her. The Nilbog needs to make a dexterity saving throw. And he's going to fail it. And he's going to take 4d6 in piercing damage. Oh, he gets obliterated. 15 damage. 10. All right. So, cool.
He's
She
not so
gets
cute
pissed
anymore,
off.
is he?
Yeah, she gets pissed off, erupts. Basically, a shower of metallic spines shoots out from her in a short radius. And the little thing falls down dead with 3 or 4 needles poking out of it.
That's a nifty
Blades and
trick.
spikes. That's the end of hers, and Zan is going to continue brawling. They're throwing down. There's 100 and some odd hit points worth to work through, so they're still fighting. That brings us to 5 Nilbog, 6 Zay, 7. You are up, Nita.
I am going to cast Primal Savagery on the red cap to my left.
Okay,
And that's a 19 to hit.
that's definitely going to hit.
And
Again.
6 damage.
All right. These dudes are a little bit tough. Red caps aren't exactly pushovers, but they're not your stock variety either, so it'll be okay. Next up. Is that it? You want to do anything else? You staying there?
Nope, end of turn.
All right, that's going to bring us to the hag. The hag is going to step. Oh, come on, man. Damn it. Sorry, guys. She's going to step away and she's going to turn invisible. She disappears, realizing that something looked like that looked like it was going to be no big deal got ugly really quickly. She turns invisible, just poof. You're not sure where she goes, but that's her turn. You're up, Adam.
I'd like to use my bonus action to harness divine power, so I get 1 spell slot back of a foot.
Okay.
Get back because I only got. As my action, I would like to attack the to the northwest of me.
Okay.
Oh, that's damage. Ignore that.
Can't see it, so I don't know.
Oh, 12.
12's not going to hit.
Well, then that's the end of my turn.
All right, that's the end of round 2. Start of round 3. Blue is up again. These are brawlers, but they don't have a ton of stuff. Too bad they both have regeneration. So they hit and they miss, they hit, they miss, and they end up making up their damage on each other. Right. Ooh. I need to make a Constitution save this time. And I'm gonna make the Constitution save, never fucking mind. Yeah, this is just a wrestling match. Like you said, it's Godzilla versus fucking Kong. These two big old battle toads just slashing and clawing and wrestling with each other. And it looks vicious and vile and brutal and everyone, ooh. But as soon as you see a slash appear in the black eye core, within a couple seconds, the wounds begin to heal on each of them. It doesn't look like they're making a whole ton of progress in hurting each other. They, you quickly realize that Slotty have a pretty insane regenerative property. But
Use your atomic breath on him.
So next up is going to actually be Book.
All right. I'm attacking the guy to my left. First, I will do Booming Blade on him for just in case. Well, if I hit him, it'll be Booming Blade. I am not going to hit him, though. Never mind. I'm just going to look at him, I guess.
Okay.
Have you seen my stick? And I'm just going to show it to him.
And that brings us, if that's the end of your turn, to the 3 remaining red caps. This dude says, all right, if she just disappeared, maybe I should disappear. So he kind of walks over here a little bit. And he hadn't hit anyone yet. He puts the sword away and just kind of I ain't hit no one yet, so if no one hits me, we'll call it even. And he kind of wanders away. These two are like, what the actual fuck, dude? We're supposed to be a team here. The first one's going to swing at Book again, the one that's been engaged with you. Wicked Sickle, melee weapon attack. 2 + 6 is 8. Wicked Sickle, melee weapon attack. 7 + 6 is 13.
No. Thankfully, mage armor exists. Or it would hit.
All right. First attack against you, Hattie, because you healed everybody. The red cap north of you. Wicked Sickle attack for a 10 + 6 is a 16. Does that hit?
Yep.
And that is going to be for 5 damage. Second Wicked Sickle is going to be a 3 + 6 for a 9. Is that going to hit?
No.
All right, that's the end of that red cap. Last red cap off to the east of Book. he is going to go ahead and keep on going. One more round. Wicked Sickle attack, 11 plus 6 for 17.
Yes.
Does that hit? No, I'm sorry. No, Adam. Adam, not Book.
Oh.
I already attacked you.
17?
Yes.
No.
All right. Wicked Sickle attack of a 9 plus 6 for a 15 is going to miss as well. End of the red caps. Next up is going to be Addie.
I look at the little red cap in front of me and I said, that wasn't very nice.
Pour acid on him.
That was not very nice. And I shoot him with a guiding bolt.
Okay. Ranged attack at point blank range, or is that a sight?
Oh, you know what? No, I don't want to do that. It is arranged.
That's a save, doesn't matter, but ranged, yeah. Point blank, you got that disadvantage.
I'm gonna cast Moonbeam over where the last time I saw the hag was.
Okay.
Like over there. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh,
Just use this. Nah, I'll find something better. We'll use a little
Giant bear.
twinkly.
I want bear beam
Sorry,
though.
Okay, fine. We'll use bear beam. Is it 5 foot, correct? 5 foot moonbeam? Bear beam?
Yes.
Okay.
5-foot radius.
So everything around, we'll just make him big enough to 5 foot radius from a point is that big. All right. And what happens with Moonbeam, please?
Just it's a silvery beam of pale light shines down in 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range, which is 120 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Until it ends, dim light fills the cylinder. When it enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it's engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pain, and it must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
If you fail, you get 2d10 or half as much on a success.
Alrighty. So end of turn?
And shape changers make their saves with disadvantage.
Okay.
And it can't assume another form until it leaves the spell's light. It goes back to its original form.
Okay. End of turn?
End of turn. Mm-hmm.
All right, that's going to bring us to number 5, which is the Nilbogs. And there's only one Nilbog left. What happened to all my Nilbogs? I got jacked the hell up. He's going to use disengage and haul his ass. Go stand over here. This got fucked up, didn't it? Yeah, straight up, dude. Where'd the boss go? I don't know. End of the Nilbogs' rounds, which brings us to these two.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. And she's just going to go ahead and slide on through and start whipping this blue's ass as the hag seems to have disappeared. 1, 18's going to miss. 2, 9's going to miss. I am rolling like ass on my own attacks. That'll hit.
What's the orc in WoW? Something Bladestorm? That's all I'm thinking about. Just spinning in circles, just blades going out everywhere.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. He was the as I can't remember what you're talking about. Warcraft 3, yeah, Blade Singer or something. Anyway, so she's done. They're fighting. The blue's taking a little bit of damage. Next up is going to be Nita.
I'm gonna do primal savagery again on that petty little red cap that won't
All right,
die.
man. We've done 15 damage to it.
I know, I want it dead.
Keep
That's
going.
a dirty 20
That'll definitely hit.
and 7 damage.
All right. Looks seriously wounded.
I just yell, "Why won't you die?"
I could run if you stop hitting me.
No, we're past that point now.
All right. End of your turn then?
End of turn.
All right, that brings us to the hag. No one has sees her. She is moving somewhere. And that brings us to Adam.
Okay. I'll happily take the attack of opportunity if I can get to the north.
Huh?
Can I head northeast? I'll take the attack of opportunity
You here?
from the. Yep.
Okay. Yep. The red cap, as you move away from him, will swing, and a 13 plus 6 is a 19.
That will hit.
It's going to be 6 damage.
Okay. No worries. Can I please go 5, 10? I want to get behind our Grace.
You want to get to here?
Yep. Within
That'll be
touching
it.
range.
That'll be another attack of opportunity.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. 18 plus 6 is a 24. That's going to hit. That's only going to be 5 damage, though.
Okay. That's fine. Alright, I'm going to cast Protection from Evil and Good on the Grace Lad. I want to speed this fight up a lot. The protection grants several benefits. Creatures of the types being Aberration, Celestial, Elemental,
Okay.
Fae,
Okay.
Fiend.
I hate to do this, but kill the little guys and the fight's over. They're only brawling right now to keep busy while you guys are fighting.
Okay, fine.
just so you know, yeah.
Go back down and I'll do that.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and waste these little dudes, because like I said, their background is you guys are fighting these little guys.
Alright, well then I'll just cast Divine Favor.
Yeah, because you're making it go longer, leaving your people to get eaten up by these red caps.
I will cast Divine Favor, so that's a bonus action. Every attack that I do that hits does an additional 1d4 radiant damage. Finally, a dirty 20. Does that hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so that's going to be 8 piercing damage.
All right. For the first damage on that red cap.
4 radiant damage.
All right.
And you know what? I feel like being an asshole, and I'm going to burn a smite.
Fair
Cool.
enough.
How much is a smite again? Is it like 1d6? Been a hot second. I haven't been able to use smite properly since we really started.
All right. Well, this is the first fight we've had in quite a while.
1d8.
Kind of.
Oh no, sorry. When you make it's 2d8 extra radiant. So here comes 2d8 radiant damage. So 6 radiant damage on top of that.
All right. Moderately wounded.
Okay, end of.
End of. Start of round 4. Blue and these are all brawling still. The blue's starting to look a little bit raggedy. Gray's looking fine. Even's looking fine. Adamok's looking fine. That brings us to number 2, which is Book.
All right.
You have not touched this guy.
I know.
I'm just okay.
It's pissing me off.
These two have walked out the fight. They saw the hag bail and like, okay, well, if our boss is walking, I don't know.
Okay.
So this guy's still engaged, thinking he's gonna win this. This one's seriously hurt.
Fuck.
This one has just taken a little bit of damage for the first time. Well, he's took moderately hurt, so it's still a fight. You guys still got red caps up in the middle of your business. Go for it.
I know. I'm gonna actually move diagonally northwest, just one.
Okay.
I know that's gonna give me an opportunity attack. That's fine.
Northwest?
Yeah,
from
right
him.
there.
Well, technically, no. He used his reaction to make an opportunity attack
Oh,
on
Book,
Adam when
yeah,
Adam.
yeah, Adam,
so
sorry.
I don't
Wow.
have one.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I'm
both
sorry?
of those.
All right, cool. Then
No, it's okay. Yeah, when you went to there, he took his attack, so you're good.
shit. No, it's still gonna kill me. Never mind. Motherfuck. I was trying to get into a spot where I could burning hands more than one enemy, but the other guy's one square further, so I still can only hit one person. All right, then I am just going to green. Nope, I'm gonna booming blade and attack this guy that's directly below me. Then whatever. 16 hits.
16 does hit.
Hell yeah. That's 6 damage.
Nice. All right. One's dead. All right. I'm sorry. Is that it? 6 damage.
Yep.
End of turn.
That's all I can do.
He's retreated. All right. That brings up the red caps. And this guy's like, yeah, F this, I'm out. And he makes his way down there. These guys are... The Slotty's still fighting. They're not sure where their boss is. Blood's been drawn. Their hats are getting blood in them. They're going to stay with it. So the first one is swinging at you, Book. The one directly to your south.
Okay.
And first attack is going to be a... That's going to hit.
Okay.
Sorry. It's going to be 5 damage. Second swing is going to be a 12. Does that miss?
12 does miss.
Or
Yes.
hit? Okay. The attack, one at Nita and one at Addie. Okay. Oops, stop freaking doing that. Sorry. Nita, 15.
Hits.
It's going to be 5 damage. 6 damage, I'm sorry. Addie, 7. Should miss. Oh, you're silent.
It does. It doesn't hit. Can you hear me?
Now I can hear you now, yeah. I saw your mouth move. I didn't hear anything. I'm sorry. Last one is going to attack. 14 probably misses you, Adam.
Correct.
18.
Misses.
All right.
Okay.
End of the red caps, which brings us to Addie.
Okay. Who is the most hurt?
The most hurt one is this one right here.
Oh, I mean my people. I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't know.
you're okay.
I'm okay. I'm about to symbiotic entity.
I'm back down to 50% rat bites.
Go book.
All right. Well, I will walk over. Can you move me over to where Book is?
Yep.
I'm not having the greatest night as far as rolls are concerned at
Same.
all. I've
Do I
hit
get,
I've
do I
hit
get an
once.
I've hit
opportunity of
twice.
attack doing that?
What'd you say? No, you
Do I
won't get
get-
an opportunity. You will not be giving. You won't be giving anyone. You're still within 5 of him. You moved
Okay.
closer to him, but you didn't move away from anybody.
All right. So I'm going to cure wounds on him.
Okay.
Oh, that's better. 11.
Yes, that's awesome. Thank you.
And then I will cast the same 11 on Adam because you're gonna heal yourself this time. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Cool.
So you both get 11 hit points.
Woo.
Me or our symbiotic.
You.
Okay.
Yeah, both the Warforged get 11 hit points. She's gonna do symbiotic being.
Yep,
Alright,
I'm
end
gonna
of-
get real mushy.
End of turn, Addie.
Yes, end of turn.
The Nilbogs are the last of him is retreating as well. No, man, we didn't do shit. You were over there. Yeah, we're trying to leave, man. Next up is going to be these guys. And they are going to hammer. Oh, come on, damn it.
Just walk up with a clipboard. Get through anywhere.
And she's going to go ahead and, you know what? She's gonna. Oh, wait, she can't move because she'll get into your sunbeam, so never mind. She's gonna swing a couple attacks real quick. I was gonna try to get flanked so I could drop her sneak attack for assassination, but to take radiant damage. 2 over 3, cool deal. And then we're gonna do the Gray Slotty. Miss. Boy, he has been missing. I've only hit 4 fucking times. He gets 3 attacks a round, and I've landed 4 out of the now 15 attacks that he's made. So
Rolls
yeah,
are just real bad tonight. What the hell?
I don't know what's going on with the dice tonight. Anyway, end of our guys. That brings us to Nita.
Okay, so
The
I'm
blue's looking rough, but yeah, it should have been over like half a while ago. I just keep missing.
going to do symbiotic entity, and that will give me 12 temp hit points. I
Okay.
can roll a d8 to do double damage for Halo of Spores. So a creature starting its turn within 5 feet of me will get necrotic damage. And then when I hit with a melee weapon, I do an additional d6
Does that count,
necrotic
Adam?
damage.
Now,
So
a
the-
creature or all creatures?
A creature.
Okay.
So I was going to do it the
One that you pick. Okay.
yeah, I was going to do
Is it
that.
a target or is it any creatures?
Let me double.
Does it say when a creature? That's as good as saying when any creatures.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When a creature starts its turn in 5 feet from you, that's what I'm saying. I think it includes Adam in there.
When you can use your reaction to deal 1d4 necrotic damage to one creature you can see when it moves into a
Okay.
space within
Oh,
10 feet
reaction.
of you.
Reaction.
Cool. So, okay, that's good. That's a good deal.
Okay, I thought it was
I
like
would like to
immediate.
do that d8 to the red cap south of Book, or not Book, Adam.
You're gonna do D8 to that one first.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll that. Do I get a save on that, or is it just done?
There's a con 14 save.
Let me see if I can make this con 14 save. And 5 plus 4 is a 9. These purple sparkly dice suck. Nothing personal,
that
baby,
is-
but they I'm not gonna roll a 9 for a con. I failed. Yes.
Okay, 5 damage to that one then. And then I'm going to hit the one that I've been trying to kill forever with my Yikla so that I can do the extra damage.
Okay.
Maybe. If it hits. And a 6
Roll.
does not hit, so there we go.
No. Damn. Okay.
And
The hell is
that'll
that?
be end of turn.
Well, that was a pretty busy turn. That's going to bring us to the invisible person who's hiding her ass for everything she's worth. And you are up, Adam.
Okay, try it in time. Does a 21 hit?
Yes, it does.
That will be 9 piercing damage
All right. Seriously wounded.
Very nice.
and 2 radiant.
A little more seriously wounded.
It's even seriouser.
That's it. End of turn.
All right. Start of round 5. Blue. About at 30% hit points. Gray is at 60%. Yeah, blue's going to lose in a round or two. All right. They're still fighting. The big blue thing is not looking nearly as swaggerly and as intimidating and as confident as it was at the start of the fight. Meanwhile, Adamok and Xanxost are almost like having a chat about, what are you doing after this? Oh, I don't know. Stab, stab. Well, let's go. Oh, this is taking a long time. I'm me getting hungry, blah, blah. So they're fighting it out. Next up is going to be Book.
All right. So you're worrying me, so I'm gonna cast See Invisibility real quick.
Okay.
Cool. Did not know you had that.
Man, I was gonna do Divine Sense.
Okay.
There.
So your action is to cast See Invisible?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah. You see the hag just sitting in the freaking corner, man, hoping that she ain't getting in trouble. You
Okay.
see her, no one else can see her.
Okay, because you've been worrying me with like removing my invisible person, and she's gonna pop up somewhere around me, and that's what I've been worrying about so much.
You're like, "Good."
No, she's playing the whole. Technically, I didn't do anything. I'm the one that got screwed over. I'm the one that got cross traded. They brought in all of this shit. She's trying to walk away, man.
All right.
So yeah, you see her kind of in the corner, just kind of got a knife in one hand and kind of going through her little lanyard of body parts, trying to figure out if she can do something. But other than that, she's hiding.
Okay.
Your action was done. Anything else?
No, it lasts an hour. So if it comes to it, I'll
Yeah.
know where she is.
All right. All right, that's going to bring us to the red caps. First one swinging at you. The next one is it's going to swing at you first, and then at Addie. Just spread the love. Book. Does a 15 hit you?
It does.
Oh, damn. And you're going to take 6 this time.
It's okay.
Addie.
My lovely druid healed me for 11 just a little bit ago, so we're good.
That's going to hit you for 20. No, a 20 will hit you. You're not getting hit for 20. Excuse me. You are going to take 5 on that hit, though.
Okay.
All right. This next red cap is going to swing at Nita twice because she's been making his life miserable. 5 plus 6 is 11. I'm assuming that misses.
Misses.
6 plus 6 for a 12. Does that still miss?
Still misses.
All right. Attack number 1 coming from Adams. 6 plus 14 is a 30, 20. Does that hit?
Yep.
And that is going to be for 6 damage. And 4 plus 6 is a 10. That's not going to hit.
I can't believe this
And-
fight has lasted like an hour and a half.
Dude, this is so bad. Oh, yeah. And like I said, this is a cinematic fight up here. I gotta be honest. These guys are like, just, y'all done back yet? Just let me know when you're done and we'll finish up. So that's the end of the red caps. That's going to bring us to Addie.
Okay. So I'm going to heal Book again and myself.
Awesome.
So
Okay.
healing Book.
Do
Sorry.
you want to do anything with this? Or I guess you really can't because you hurt your own teammates if you moved it, huh?
Yeah, that's gonna happen. That was just there, and I just was trying to see if I could find her. That didn't really work out all that great. So Book got 6, and I got 7.
It's okay. It heals me for exactly what I lost, so we're good.
Nice.
Aim, you out of spell slots yet?
Me? No.
Yeah.
I mean, almost,
Okay.
but not quite.
Okay. End of turn?
End of turn.
All right, that's going to bring us to number 5, which is dead, which brings us to them. And they're beating the hell out of the blue slotty, talking about what they're going to go out and do after this. Well, no, I got a job later. Well, come on, man. Anyway, they're done. That brings us to Nita.
How bad
You guys are...
Adam?
Oh, I'm fine.
Okay, you sure? Because I can heal you.
Very, very fine.
Okay. Then damn it, this stupid
I've hit him once all night. One time twice he's been hit tonight. He's okay.
I'm gonna cast
Hit me
Primal
about 3, 4.
Savagery on the one
3.
to the left.
Okay. What are you doing?
Primal
Primal?
Savagery.
Okay.
And that's a 19 to hit.
That's going to hit.
And please kill it. Oh no, it's 1 damage.
1.
Oh.
1.
Aw.
He's a little more seriously hurt than he was, but he's not critical yet.
Okay.
Wow, I know, right? The hag is hiding. Adam, you're up.
One to the south.
Seriously hurt. Seriously wounded. Critically wounded almost.
14.
14 does hit.
Yep.
You found their armor class.
6 damage.
Enough to kill it.
Oh well, good. There's 3 radiant on top of that.
Okay. Still enough to kill it.
Well, with that done, I would like to move southeast of Book, please.
Southeast of Book, 10 and 15 to here. Okay.
Ending turn.
All right. Next round.
I'm sorry.
Blue is... I'm sorry?
I'm telling Andrew I'm sorry for what's about to happen because I was going to do this, but he just kind of moved himself directly into me burning hands
Fine.
in him.
It is completely fine.
Because I'm
How
tired
much
of dealing with
damage
this
does
guy.
he take? Yeah, how much damage does this guy take moving through your thing?
He has to make a Constitution saving throw, and if he fails, he will take 2d10 damage, and if he passes, he will take half.
Go ahead and roll the damage. I mean, because either way, he's going to take some. And an 8. What's your DC? He rolled a 12.
The DC is 14, so he takes.
So I
15
failed.
damage.
Damn,
Yeah.
all right. You're looking even raggedier.
I'm like,
And
sorry. Sorry, don't walk through that.
he getting his ass kicked. He's trying to get away. I should take my opportunity attacks before I let you take that damage, but that's fine. Next up is going to be Book.
All
Did
right.
he run past book?
Yeah, did you want the opportunity attack?
Fuck it, might as well. A 10 does
Sure.
not hit him.
No.
All right, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I have to burning hands this thing because I can't hit any damn thing. I'm sorry. This thing below me, I'm just burning handsing it. I'm sorry.
He's throwing it.
Dex 14. I'm gonna be so mad if it passes and it only takes 5 damage too. I'm gonna be so mad.
I failed.
All right, he missed it with a 2 + 4 for a 6.
Okay, good. So 11 damage then.
I failed for 4. Oh, 11 damage. Nice.
All right, so that's
And
11. So
I need to make a Constitution saving throw to keep up con. I'm pretty sure a 19 keeps my concentration up.
all right. Ooh, excuse me.
What are you talking about? Don't you have that weapon mastery thing where you can just keep concentration even when you take damage? What's wrong with you?
Not yet. I'm giving him ideas. He'll get it done. You talking to the mechanical king over here, man.
Oh,
By
no.
level 8, he'll have all that shit.
No, I'm talking about for 5.5. I don't even think you can do that yet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, weapon mastery
right.
shit.
Warcaster. They'll give
Yeah,
Warcaster
that's
automatically.
honestly what I'm
Paladins.
probably thinking about for advantage on con. That's all I'm thinking.
They'll give that to casters, and everyone will get it for free in 5e. By 5 any. Anyway, sorry. You're done, Book.
That's all I can do. Yeah.
You put the damage on this guy and a little bit heat on your buddy. That's it. That's gonna bring us to Red Caps. Damn, the fight that keeps on giving. This guy drops his sword and says "parlay" as he disengages and starts walking. Does any? Yeah.
I was
Is there,
watching that before night, funny enough.
He's gonna drop his sword and say, okay, y'all fucking win.
Yeah.
And then this guy, you know what? He's in battle lust mode. He's been caught on fire. He's been
Can I
swinging.
take the opportunity attack?
On what? The guy that disengaged?
Yep. Oh, he disengaged. Okay, sorry. I thought he just dropped his sword and went.
If you have some special rule that lets you attack a disengaged person, sure.
No, I don't have Sentinel.
Yeah, exactly. So the one here is going to stand and fight, though. He's going to swing oh god, yeah, that's hitting. And and that's going to be 10 damage to our paladin. And the next swing is at our warcaster. And does a 16 hit you, sir?
It does.
There are sparks coming off Adam.
6 damage.
Oof. Okay.
And that is the end of my combatants. Everyone else is in a retreat. So that's going to take us to person 6 with these, which is these guys. She's going to say, excuse me, pardon me, and continue wailing on him. And he's going to run through and take your radiant damage without a shit. You don't give a shit.
I ain't hear no bell.
No. Yeah, so yeah, both of them they give 0 fucks there. As soon as that slotty moves, they're both right on his ass and they just tearing it up. Looks like the blue's going to be lunch pretty soon. But that's them. That brings us to Nita. So the guy that's been giving you a hard time threw his weapon down, disengaged, and says, y'all win. This one over here is still like...
Yeah, no, I'm grumpy. I'm casting Chill Touch.
On the guy that running?
Yep.
Oh, damn.
Nah,
Really
I
shouldn't.
want to kill
Alright.
something, damn it.
Run.
That's a
Alright.
24 to hit.
Thanks. How much?
24 to hit.
Oh, yeah. And then some.
Gotta get some bodies for your undead army, you know.
Damage.
6.
Yep.
He is now critically wounded.
Okay, I feel a little better now. I feel better.
He probably gonna get away, but
That's okay. I feel better that he's critically wounded.
critically wounded now. End of your turn,
End of turn.
He's gonna stumble
right.
away somewhere and bleed to death.
dude. Yeah, you hear. Oh, all right, you're up. You're up, Adam.
Sweet. He's looking at me, I take it, so.
Yeah, he swung. He's fighting both of you guys.
Oh,
Trying
sorry, I
to.
didn't do a con check to see if my thing stays up. And that
Okay.
one does not mean it stays up.
Ooh, that's a bummer.
Does a 22 hit?
This does.
7 piercing damage.
All right.
End of turn.
Seriously hurt. Not critical, but serious. End of turn?
Yep.
End of round. Start of next round. Blue knows he can't get away. He's going to go ahead and turn and do some fighting. And that's going to miss Zan. That's going to hit Xanxost for 10 damage. And that is going to miss Ebon. And that's the end of the Blues' turn. That brings us to Book.
All right, I'm gonna attempt to try to swing at this thing below me. Oh,
You
look,
need to
that
get you
was
some
20
magic missile spells, Mr. War Wizard.
22. I know. As soon as we get another level, I can add spells where I have range stuff. But yeah, neither here nor there right
22 is
now.
going to hit.
All right. I don't know why I've not been using this weapon two-handed the entire time. I'm not holding a shield, so I'm doing two-handed this time.
Okay.
6 damage still.
All right. He is now critically wounded.
Woo!
End of turn.
Yes. No, I'm gonna bonus action Misty step out of here. No,
All right.
no,
Where to?
no, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do
Okay.
that. Bye, guys. And I leave.
No joke. You good then?
Yeah, I'm good.
We are done here.
This guy's running for the door. I surrender. I surrender. I surrender. I surrender. I surrender. I surrender. Save me,
Full
guards.
touch.
And yeah, she's not gonna. Nah, she ain't even hard enough to chill touch her brother in front of a mercy killer.
Nope, I'm dumb, but not that dumb.
But so that one retreated. This last one is standing here surrounded. He got nowhere to go. He's gonna take a. You know what? Like I already told you. He's done lost his shit. He's gone psycho. He's gonna take an attack with advantage on Adamok. And a 16 is not going to hit her.
For some reason, I thought you were talking about the red cap.
Me too. Me too.
No, yeah, the red. Huh? What?
Nothing.
No, the red cap's trying to hit Adamok right now.
Oh.
And he missed with the 16 and he missed with the 17. That's the end of his turn, trying to get advantage. So, yeah, we're trying. I'm really trying real quick. Addie, you're up.
Gonna heal Adam.
Please do. I'm on 1 hit point.
What the hell? That happened real fast.
Hey, now you have 9 hit points. All right.
Do you get
Well,
to do bonus thing again?
Huh?
Don't you get your little bonus, whatever you've been doing, to give extra hit points to other people? Or did that only happen once?
No, I can do it. Who else needs healing?
Probably Book.
Book,
I
are you
can
down?
One of them, if you
I'm at
need.
19. I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
I'm at 19.
Alright.
If you want to heal yourself, you can do that.
Can I heal Adam twice, I wonder?
Mm.
It doesn't say. Doesn't say.
If it says another creature, after healing a creature, another creature, by definition, is a different creature. But that's something you need to read and figure out for next
It
time.
says when you
Or
cast a
this
spell that restores hit points, you or a creature within 30 feet regains 1d8 plus 4 hit points.
Doesn't say
It
another,
doesn't
it says
say
a.
It does not say
Sure.
another. Okay, I'm going to give the second d8 to him
Sure.
as well.
So that is now
And
4
that's
heals,
for the-
and that's 4 heal spells plus your
Moonbeam.
moon thing.
I have 2 first level spells left. Because I cast Cure Wounds twice, and I can do the second heal, but it doesn't use a spell slot. Right?
Okay.
That's right, right? Did I cast 3 or 2?
I know you've cast at least 3 heals, and then you dropped your moonbeam for sure. So I know you. That's why I said you've
Okay, the
cast 4
Moonbeam
spells
is
so far.
second. Yeah, the Moonbeam is second level.
It's okay. We got 1 rad cap to kill him. We're done. I'm not super worried about it. Just keep in mind
Okay.
that track your slots. It's okay. I think you should have 1 slot left, maybe 2, maybe.
Well, if I cast 3 Cure Wounds, then I have 1 left.
Yeah. Cool.
So, okay.
All right, end of turn for Addie. That's going to bring us to Nilbogs are down. Nita, followed by Adam.
Does anybody else need healing? Because I can heal.
I'm good.
Okay. Then I will try to chill touch the little dude in the center.
Okay.
That's a 14.
That hits.
Oh, please. Please, baby Jesus. That's 4 damage.
That's enough.
Yay!
Woo.
I killed something. I feel better now.
All right. End of
End of.
Adam.
I really don't want to. You know what? I'm just going to use my action to do Divine Sense to figure out 60 feet circumference of me. As an action, you can detect good and evil until the end of the turn. You can sense anything affected by the Hollow spell. The location of any celestial, fiend, undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. This is 5 times per long rest.
Uh-huh.
So that's what I'm gonna do. It's
Okay.
an action.
And what is a hag?
I think it's a fiend.
Try Fey.
It's a fiend.
Oh,
Used to be fiend.
I think Faye makes
Because
sense.
the grandma of hags used to live on the 8th plane of hell. But since the whole 5th edition and all that shit, I believe hags are Fey. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, then please do so, because I have everything sorted as Fey. Let me look.
So yeah, we can look. We have the technology.
Medium Fey, green hag, medium Fey, neutral evil.
Okay, never mind then.
Well, you're aware of all kinds of good and evil shit around you, but not what you're looking for.
End of turn. Can't do anything else.
All right. Next round comes up. The start of it is the blue. The blue's fighting to its death. Book. It's a foregone conclusion. These two, if you want to jump in, great. If not, we can just kind of end combat with the 3 of these guys surrendering to the Mercy Killers as you see. You want to jump in on this or no?
Let me just burn my last 2 spell slots real quick. Just might as well.
Okay, yeah.
Let me Misty Step to the opposite side of the planter thing so that I can get into where I can Burning Hands this guy without hitting anybody else.
You're gonna hit someone no matter where you shoot.
No, I'm down below him.
I think meant
Like-
south.
Yeah, south. To
That's
the
still 15 feet, bro.
to the left. So I can shoot
5,
diagonally
10
at
views.
it.
So you're gonna hit Xanxost and with a conical spell, dude.
Hell. Some bitch.
Isn't it up to like 30 feet? Can't you like angle? Like you can Misty Step 30 feet.
Yeah.
He doesn't have anywhere to angle this to hit with that. Well,
I
I guess
was
hypothetically,
say
if
if I
you
go-
came to here and angled like that, you could hit the
Yeah, let's do that.
blue and not anyone else.
Let's do that.
Okay, sure.
I just want to burn my last 2 spell slots just to get them done with.
Okay.
12.
Is what my save?
No, 12
Or
damage, 14 dex save.
Okay, So this is where you find out the sad thing that he's going to have advantage on this. Yep. Well, he's going to make the save, and then he's resistant to fire on top of that.
So he takes 3 damage. He takes 3 damage. Awesome. I helped.
And next up is the red caps, which are
try. It's a good try.
dead or resigning. Addie, you're up before you're going to have a chance to do something before Xanxost and Adamok tear into this fool. Do you want anything, or are you good?
I mean, unless somebody else needs a heal.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
So you're gonna dodge. All right. So Adamok just ends the existence of this, and you notice Xanxost walks towards the corner, and the rest of you guys don't see it, but you have your detect invisibility up, and you see her going no, 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 and Xanxost just starts fucking wailing on the hag next.
Oh.
So as soon as he attacks her, everyone appears as soon as he takes damage. You know. So yeah, it's not a pleasant sight or sound as you hear. No.
Oh, I don't think legs are supposed to bend that direction.
The combat kind of ends. The large form hits the ground. These guys are like hiding behind the mercy killers, and the mercy killers kind of start walking in, the guards, the bouncers, as it were. And you know, come on, what the fuck is going on tonight? I am having such a hard time. I apologize. This is rattling. I am off my game trying to work this fucking new computer tonight. I'll figure it out in a couple more sessions, I reckon. This is actually the first combat session I've ran on this freaking Windows 11. I'm dying. I am dying down here. All right. Yeah, they walk in. The no bogs, the red caps are hiding behind the guards. They start walking up. We need to, and Adamok's like, we need to what? You need to what? We need to file a report for the governors, and then we'll get the dustmen to clean up. Yeah, that's what you'll do. And the 2 guards kind of walk away.
I look over at Nita. I go, I like her.
I like her a lot.
So the big blue corpse is sitting there, kind of slowly deflating, going flat, and at the same time, kind of also, you know, dissipating into goo, and you can just hear a muted gurgling moan coming from the corner as the large gray battle toad is just rending this hag piece by piece and eating her alive, literally. You know, and
I think you got her.
Xanxost looks and smiles and says, "I owe you lunch, Adamok." Yes, you do. Enjoy your meal. And she kind of looks and says, "We should go." He gets a little bit riled up after a meal. As Adamok looks at the rest of you guys.
It's okay, I'm not meat.
Well, I don't think Xanxost cares what he eats. If it can be
Just
broken down in
feeling
his
in my
teeth, he's
lower
willing to try it.
Oh. Well, that's worrisome.
The
Offer
Xalsatec,
giving him some privacy.
the Saints are a big fan of his. He expresses the knowledge of the multiverse through taste, which is something that very few things are willing to or will even consider, you know. And I guess it's kind of a scary yet fascinating proposition for the Sensates to read a book about how the differing tastes of the Celestials as Xanxost toured across my tomb.
Wow. That's crazy.
He knows his stuff. He's a good source of information. I would not call him friend. I would call him associate.
That's
And now
understandable.
associate owes you favor.
Potentially. He owes me meal. He gets to feast on hag, and who knows what he gets from that. So I will call on for him for information or assistance. Sometimes it's best to let him find stuff out in places that are difficult for me to go.
He sounds like a mind flare.
Hmm?
I said he sounds like a mind flare.
Well, no, he's a psychotic mutant battle toast who will tell you, Earth elemental tastes crumbly, a little dry. Fire elemental very spicy, burn tongue. Water, that's he experiences like a dog. He experiences the universe with his mouth.
Fair.
You know.
So help me, I'm going to
That's
lick a
one way.
doorknob on every plane of existence.
Do what?
I said, so help me, I'm going to lick a doorknob on every plane of existence.
That's awesome. Right, no kidding. So we'll go ahead and end the fight at that point. But yes, imagine a hag laying where the Varrock is, and that's what's going on in the corner right now.
Goes here.
All right, there you go. So, do we want to pause for a little bit? We've actually been at it for about 2 hours straight here. Do we want to pause, move around a little bit, warm up coffee, and then finish up with a trip back towards the Druid Guild and see what's awaiting for you next?
Sounds good.
Or do we want to just, or do y'all want to keep going? It's up to y'all.
Depends on how much longer. Because I mean, if we're only going to go for another 30 minutes, we might as well.
Yeah, let's just go. Let's just finish out then. Yeah, we started late. There's no need to do a break if we're going to finish up the next half hour. That's fine. So,
Fair enough.
yeah, the din has died down a little bit. People are looking at you a little bit more than they were before. Typically, when you're sitting in chirpers, it was kind of a passing interest. You were one in a multitude of strange faces, But after the brawl in the garden and the management kind of deferring to Adamok and several more mercy killers going outside, and a couple minutes pass, and you see, Xanxost goes, no troubles, and he's like walking out, munching on what's left of a limb of some sort. Yeah, you're not sure what part of the limb it is, but you know it was attached to that poor lady not too long ago, and he just kind of waves as several guards kind of, they act like they're escorting him, but kind of making a shield wall behind him as he walks in front of him, proudly eating a leg.
Got a little KFC dinner box.
And he throws it on the floor, and as he's walking by, you see him just go fold in on himself and become just a little gnome person again as he, bye everybody, and he just dashes off.
Wow.
This place is very weird.
I agree with you. Very much so.
Yeah. That was definitely an experience.
You hear the mercy killers muttering about, we'll file a report. The governor's going to get him? Governor's hadn't stopped him yet. He's got friends, man. Yeah, let's just file a report. And governor's getting a report from us. That's funny. As the mercy killers they're typically about kind of bash your head, throw you in jail, and worry about stuff later. So for them to like completely stand down on the situation means like, this is way outside of our pay scale, man.
Yeah.
So,
require repairs.
Require repairs.
Yes.
You seem to fare pretty well for yourselves. The red
I'm using the
capstan-
rest of my lay on hands as she's saying this.
was hopefully the hunting, as she says with a grin, in Sigil isn't much more dangerous than your world, I hope.
No.
We don't have big grey lizard men running around eating green people.
Yes, we absolutely regularly had to fight giant toads and gnomes with gestures tools.
Oh man.
Just sarcasm, book.
He sarcasmed. I heard it.
I'm so
No,
proud.
he's being sincere.
So where are you staying? Says Adamok.
At the end of her bed.
They stay with us in the Fens at the Druid.
Yeah.
Commune.
It's as creepy as it sounds, though, because apparently they just stare at us.
Gives us something to do.
Interesting. Creepy.
Do you
boring.
sleep?
Protect us. There's nothing wrong.
Kind of, I guess, yes.
Same.
Rest. But like, you rest with your eyes open. How is that rest?
System analysis.
Insanity if your brain doesn't ever shut itself down.
Defrag mode.
Or soul. To never be able to close eyes and enjoy quiet and silence.
Oh, I can close eyes and shut off from the world. Have to. I can eat. Have to. I can drink. I don't have to. I was built for war.
Why would I close my eyes? That just seems like a surefire way to be attacked.
Builders did a poor job. Little Redcaps almost massacred you.
Having an off day.
Maybe it was a different environment, yes?
I promise this doesn't normally happen to me.
He's having performance.
I must be tired.
We did drink today, so.
Poison to be exact.
Well, you still fared well. Redcaps are much more dangerous than they appear for their small size. When they get a taste for blood, they sometimes fight to fanatic. But I think these were just brought in from outside by the now walking meal. She smiles and didn't expect the extra help, I guess. They were foolish to attack him. But
No one
Slotties
expects
will
the
fight
Spanish
another
Inquisition.
Slotty just for boredom. I'm sorry?
I said no one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Our main element is fear and surprise.
Well, Slotty fights another Slotty every 2 hours in this city. That's nothing unusual, but to bring that many of her little fairy friends was strange.
I wonder what it was that she thinks he was supposed to do that he didn't do.
Don't know, didn't ask. Probably forget to ask next time I see him.
Can't ask her.
But interesting evening. Thank you for the opportunity to stretch my legs a little bit. And it was nice meeting you, smooth, strange, warforged, and likewise lovely druids. Hopefully we'll see you again.
Yeah, it was nice to meet you too.
Take us on a hunt sometime.
She bows and nods her head, and you seem capable of at least keeping yourself alive. That's the first thing of being able to go hunting. Well, hopefully we'll see you around. Sigil's a big place, but it's a big circle. We'll eventually run into each other again. Yeah, she gives you a wink and she walks off. Walks across the platform, walks directly up to Kata's table, picks up her glass of wine, and walks away drinking it.
Feisty.
I really like her.
Metal and spikes against glass also.
Kata doesn't even, it doesn't even seem like she phases her. Yeah, she just kind of does that, and within seconds another server's bringing her another glass, and she pours a carafe out.
Is it time for us to go to the fens where you two can comprehend your mortal lives ending in a longer lifespan?
Yeah, I definitely have
And you
questions.
speak to your octopus monster in your head?
Yeah. Fred and I need to have a talk.
Okay.
I need to have a talk with my Fred too. That's not her name, but
Well, you have the option of renting rooms here, or you can head back to the fens. It's a couple-hour walk. A little faster than when it got here because you're not getting the guided tour and having to deal with Kylie stopping every 14 seconds to talk to somebody. And, oh, hang out here. I'll be right back as I go talk. Oh, I needed to holler at them real quick. Look at these wonderful buildings. I'll be right back. That was, the 4 hours out here. So it'd probably be about 2.5 hours to get home.
is it super late at night? Like, would it be unsafe?
Well, it's Remember, you have peak light and then peak
Yeah, I know,
absence.
but
It's never purely dark. It's never purely bright, but it is on the darker side of the never purely dark.
Is it on Tripicus's tab?
That's what I was wondering too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. The whole everything.
it
You know,
might
you
actually
would
be
assume
worth
so.
it to stay here because you guys are pretty beat up, and I don't have any more spell slots. So
Oh, I'm 1 hit point off being max now. I use the rest of my lay on hands.
well, but if we got jumped on the way back to the Fens, I wouldn't really have any way to support you. So I don't know. It's up to you.
I do not
I'm
need
good
sleep.
staying
I
here.
am fine.
My mana cells need time for recharging.
My mana cells.
Yeah.
Well, so I mean, yeah. You here. Let me pull Adamok off and send her. I baffles me that they killed Bladelings for 4th and 5th edition. They were such a fun race. Like that, we talked about that last time. Who would be a Warforged if you could be a Bladeling?
Yeah.
Right.
Plus, then
You know?
they have that barbarian subclass that also basically makes you one. So
Well, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
if I could be a spiky bastard or a smooth bastard, I'd take spikes every day of the week, and so would every other wannabe metal edgelords. So yeah, that's why Bladelings don't exist. Otherwise, Warforged wouldn't be played.
oh man, I would love to play like a group of like bladeling bards and just be Guar. That'd be cool.
Yes. Yes.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
So yes, you check in. The server brings, absolutely. Do you guys need a suite, or do you just need private rooms? However, whatever you need, it's certainly on Master Tripicus's tab, without fail. Anything that you need while you're here, if laundry pressed, anything at all, let us know.
I do
It's a
not
room.
understand how a room could be sweet.
Different spelling.
SUITE, not
Ah.
SWEET.
I'll take one of those.
Collection of rooms. You want a collection of rooms? A suite, certainly. And
We're not paying for it.
we're not paying for it. Enjoy it, right? So yeah, you guys are, taking up around the corner up the stairs and to the upper level. That doesn't really, you couldn't even see the upper level from outside, but sure enough, you go up a 10-foot wide set of stairs, goes up, hangs a left, goes up again, hangs another left, and just a hallway. Man, it stretches for easily 120 feet down, 20 foot wide. On the right side, every there's a door every 10 foot on the right side, and there's a door every 30 foot on the left side. And it takes you down about the 4th door on the left and opens it up, and this is the suite area, and it's a large open area with a fireplace, table with 4 chairs that matches the same tables as you had downstairs, large rug in front of the fireplace. 2 doors that lead back to the far wall across from you has 3 doors. One leads to a bathroom. The other 2 lead to the bed chambers. And just motions at the wall, and there's a little rope. Just pull on the rope. It'll ring a bell if you need anything. Our staff will be delighted to take care of you. Enjoy the rest of your stay at Chirpers. As the door closes, it's quiet up here, unlike the din of the crowd and the chirp of all the swallows and the birds that filled up the ambient air, gave it a lot of ambience downstairs. It's just, once the door closes, it's dead silent in your suite. Warm, comfortable, smells kind of a sandalwood incense type of a smell to it. Kind of nice.
Well,
Can I
yeah,
make
this
a
is
running
really nice.
jump onto the bed and just jump off the bed?
Yeah.
Yay!
Big old fancy freaking brass 4-post iron rung, big old floofy downy mattresses, and it's a fancy ass hotel suite, whatever you want to call it, that you're staying in. Of course,
And
the
I look
robo
at
boys are
Adam.
standing there bored, going.
I was just
You
saying.
guys are you're gonna watch us, right? You're gonna make sure that if I don't even know what to tell you to look for, but like if I start I don't know.
Don't worry.
Crashing
I've
or
watched
acting
plenty
weird
of
in my
people sleep.
Okay. Well, if I do anything weird or like doesn't seem right while I'm in my sleep, then wake me up.
Book will watch you and I'll watch her.
Okay. Okay.
This will be a gambit for me. I have no clue what's gonna happen. He's not the most forthcoming.
Hmm.
Maybe you should light some candles.
Yell at him more.
Oh, I'll yell at him.
Okay, so
Good night.
yeah, if there's not going to be anything else, if you guys don't want to do any more RP or anything, let's go ahead and call it a long rest. Set your numbers up, and we can proceed back towards the fens here shortly.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
Those spell slots back. Lovely.
Hold on, I'm doing math in my head. Y'all killed 2 mongrel men, an imp. Go ahead and level up for before the next session. That was a respectable fight. Give us a little bit more flexibility before I send you into the Beastlands.
Please and thank you, yes.
Yeah. So, yeah, red caps have an average of 45 hit points, and they actually attack 3 times per turn, and their minimum damage is 4. Their maximum damage is 12. So, very rarely did they hit more than their minimum, and I only attacked twice per turn. They were a little bit higher. I would have ran as is, but man, everyone was missing so much. I didn't want to. This was just for fun to roll some dice to get some movement going. It wasn't supposed to fucking wreck y'all, so I'm so sorry. Am I frozen, or is everyone
No.
staring at the same time?
No,
Just staring.
we are good.
I was looking at.
Leveling up.
I got an ability score improvement, so I was trying to
Okay.
figure out where I wanted to put it.
Yeah, well, API or feat, whatever. You're level 4 now, right? So you have your choice. It's up to y'all what you want to do. I don't care. It's up to y'all.
I'll go through all that later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Okay,
right.
so on your long rest, you'll level up to level 4. Get up the next morning feeling a little stronger, a little smarter. Like if you had to cast an extra spell, you might even be able to do that. And a book wakes up and is like, for some reason, during my non-sleep, I managed to non-read my spell book and non-learn 2 new spells during my non-sleep meditation.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I do it.
That's how I go. Yeah.
Is how they know you. All right, so you guys make your way downstairs. You've enjoyed your stay. Breakfast is would you like us to bring breakfast up? Would you like to catch down there? Are you in a hurry to go? Thank you so much for your staying at Trippers. Excuse me. Da. Unless there's anything else you guys wanted to do here, it's on y'all. What's up, players? What you guys want to do?
We should probably go check back in at the Finns. We've been gone a really long time. She's probably having all kinds of fits.
Probably, yeah.
Okay. So we'll start heading back that way.
Okay. Do you want to go back the way you came, which would be a little bit quicker, or do you want to go continue the circuit, which would take you by more landmarks and potentially stuff? That's your decision, not mine.
Do you guys want to see more of the city?
I mean, we might as well know the place that we're stuck in.
Yeah, you should. The long way it is.
Let's do it.
Take the long way home.
Let's do it.
Okay. Sigil, City of Doors. We are leaving Chirpers in and actually continuing towards the clerk's ward back to the. Yeah, you're not too far away. This is actually going to be shorter than going back the other way. I forgot Kylie took you the long way. So, yeah. You guys head back down, walk out the front door. Lo and behold, you look back and you're just still wrapping your mind around the fact that it looks like two crappy ass warehouses stacked on top of each other. Where not just a few hours ago, you were outside in this wonderful open air garden with all of these plants. You can't even see that here. There's a second story on the building, and this building looks like it's not even big enough, man. This is barely the size of the dining room. What the hell's going on with this strange place? Oh well, and you walk on out and leave the nondescript building known as Chirpers and make your way back through the Great Bazaar. You kind of remembered the path that Kylie took you along. It doesn't seem any less busy. Shouters, callers, touts, everything. Need your tour here. Come on, Burks, buy your stuff here. We got the best steel in the city. Hell steel, blah, blah, blah. Get your food, get your drink. We got the cure for the animal monstrosity plagues. If your monkeys at home are going nuts, we've got the cure for that right here. There's just all kinds of crazy shit going on as you're making your way through the bazaar. I'm sorry?
Crazy monkey.
But yeah, as you guys make your way down Saints Boulevard, turning off of Bazaar Boulevard, you follow the curved way around. You notice a strange. Do I have a picture for Tivums? I don't think I do. But as you're moving through the bazaar, there's all kinds of large buildings and stuff around it. But you notice a very strange structure off to your left. It defies logic. It's about 200, maybe 300 feet tall, about 200 feet diameter. It looks like a giant ass cylinder, just a gray nondescript cylinder just sitting on the edge of the market, just boom. Like someone took this gigantic, perfectly smooth stone, 300-foot tall cylinder of rock and planted it there. No windows, no, you can't tell if there's a door from your angle, but no openings on it whatsoever. Just sitting there on the edge of it. Kind of unusual. As you continue moving around past it, Chinspur's used clothing shop on your left. And you kind of make your way along Duskgate Road out of the Great Bazaar. Oh, Andrew's not even here. I'm giving a tour and he's not even listening.
I know, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, all right. We'll let him get back here in a second and continue.
I walk into the used clothes shop.
Oh, you're going to go look at the used clothes shop?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Chinspur's used clothes shop. It's just frickin' like any damn secondhand thrift clothing shop that you could imagine, only multiply the body sizes, the limbs, like you got shirts that got like 6 armholes on them, and like bras that got like 1 breast cup on them, and like pants that got like 4 legs out of them, and like even you got some shirts that got like a little in the middle where arms. It's jacked up looking clothing, dude. And as you got normal human sized clothing, little tiny little bitty, like even you might be able to put it on a Mephit or a Quasit type clothing, all the way up to like it looks like just freaking pants that have been rolled up, Titan sized freaking breeches that look like the size of a damn circus tent. And then it's just piled up haphazardly everywhere. I mean, there's just enough clothing that everything you're looking at is absolutely strange, but at the same time, it's like, how would you find anything here? But yeah, this is probably the most strangest, weirdest, outrageous collection of clothing you've seen. Even those that live in Sigil.
The time of her life. She's just sifting through everything.
No, I nope out.
You see a sale on 6 armed shirts and you go, yeah, I'm
Don't you want to organize it, Bob?
This place makes my brain hurt.
I pick up one of the shirts that has 4 arms and I put it on and put my arms through too. And I go, Nita, come here.
I run over, and I put my arms through the other 2.
Like, look, it's a friendship shirt. I'll take one.
It'd be 2 silver.
Okay, I give him 2 silver. We should walk around like this for the rest of the day. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yes, absolutely. We should go try to hug Book and see if he freaks out.
The book has
All
gone outside. He noped out, and you come back
We go
the door.
outside in our.
You notice Nita and Addie standing body to body in one of the strange shirts, and 4 arms. 2 arms are hanging out of each of the 4 armholes. 4 arms from 4 armholes as they walk towards you to give you a hug.
Why do you hate me?
We don't hate you. You don't hug people that you hate.
I mean,
Unless you're
The
Southern.
only thing. The only. The only. Bless your heart. Yep.
fair enough.
The only thing better than a 2-armed hug is a 4-armed hug.
Could you do it separately instead of together?
Nope,
Nope.
that's not how this shirt works.
I'm just gonna like stand pin straight. Fine.
Cool.
We give him a 4-armed hug.
All right,
Mm,
so with the 2 of you in this strange shirt that has 4 armholes, one on one side of the body, one on the other side, arms poking out of each of the arms, making it, they went
We're probably gonna have
into.
to walk back to back. Like one of us is gonna have to walk backwards. For
It's gonna be an awkward walking. It'll be it's difficult terrain. You
We're
guys are-
staggering. We're staggering and tripping and falling and standing up and laughing and just being stupid the whole time.
Yeah.
But
They
luckily
wanted to
nobody
go
can
into
sneak up on
Shinspur's
you.
used clothing store while we were killing time waiting for you, so they found a Merilith shirt and are having fun with it. So yeah, you guys make your way out the bazaar, continuing along back through the market ward, quickly entering the guild ward. This section of it it's like, I need you guys to understand that you're like on the opposite top. When you came through, you're on the bottom, and now you're kind of, if you were to look down, you would have seen where you came through on the previous tours. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get your brain there. But see a big, huge building as you come through. The great gymnasium stands before you, and across the street from it it's basically, this is the faction headquarters for the what am I thinking? It's been a while. The Transcendence. And the great gymnasium is exactly that. It's this gigantic, probably 300 yards across building with pools, and you see some trees, and as you're walking by, you see people relaxing and in the pools, cleaning up or doing some exercising, that kind of a thing. It's it's kind of recognized as one of the most neutral places in the city. Everyone that comes here is coming here for cleanliness of mind or body or soul or peace or whatever. But clean. Even the air around here seems a little cleaner. Somehow, in a sealed environment, it seems that the air in this area is not as sooty, as sticky, as icky feeling. It even smells a little bit nicer in this place.
I live here now.
You'd like it in there,
Goodbye.
Book. I'm home now.
I found a new home. Go to
Found my
hell. Huh?
people.
Right. So, hope I have people up still. Yeah, okay. Hold on a second. Did I have? Oh wait, no, that's the mortuary. That's where you're trying to get hired at for the dustman. That's right. I'll find the pictures for those for next one. I need to update my slideshow. This is a fun one. Just leave that for the background as you guys walk.
That's a cool picture.
Yeah. Oh, I hate
But
it.
yeah,
The more I
I mean,
look at it,
that
the
is
more I hate
honestly
it.
I'm sorry?
The more I look at it, the
It's
more I
cool.
hate it.
It's cool, yeah, it's cool till you really start looking at it. Not only does it go off to the side, it also goes up in front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a little bit more severe than it actually is. I mean, it's one of those, it's almost imperceptible, but if you really stop and look, you kind of start noticing it, because it's a big enough circle, it just feels like you're going slightly uphill no matter which way you're going.
Yeah.
Or slightly, well, no, technically it would be always slightly uphill.
I'm gonna get
Wherever you
some
walk,
powerful
it's always
calves.
just a little bit uphill. Yeah, right. Everyone got killer calves going on in here. Huh?
Everybody got awesome quads and calves. Yep.
Leg day is living in Sigil. So, you guys are continuing along. Great gymnasium sits there. You continue along. Is that the fountain? No. Yeah. Kind of Tixon's Trail. This is a bunch of nicer, bigger houses. You're in the edge of the Guild Hall ward, working your way into the Clerk's ward. Pretty busy. Most everything is like 2, 3, 4-story houses. Most of your buildings are built side to side to side with just 1 or 2 gaps forming the blocks. Almost like each block could close itself off and be its own little miniature contained place. Kind of a central courtyard, central yard in between each block. But I'm not going to say it's nearly as orderly as the ladies' ward, but there are definitive streets and definitive alleys and definitive blocks as you go through this area. Yeah, you're missing that. You're going dead middle. You're going dead what? About another 8 minutes. We finish at 11 typically. Kids want to go to bed 11 on a Friday. We're almost done. Almost done, bud. Yeah.
Wild.
He's good. He's tired. Yeah.
Is he? Okay. So, you know what? We'll go ahead and stop here then. Honestly, that way we're in transit. We're near the great. I have a good physical marker at the great gymnasium, and we can pick up there. You guys are level 4. You're well rested. That'll get you guys an opportunity to make sure that your character sheets are up, your spells are up, everything's loaded up, in case something happens on the way back to the fens. Because you're about to go from the. Well, you're going from the Clerk's ward into the hive, so there's a chance that something might happen. And you're actually passing near the slags again on your way through, so. Let's go ahead and pause here. That way we can be prepared for some eventualities and give you guys opportunities to square away your characters.
Oh.
But, alrighty, guys. For those of you that are joining us back on the stream, thank you for your time. Thanks for popping in. I know we've been very inconsistent about getting episodes up. We're 9 weeks into the campaign. This is probably our only 4th stream that we're putting up. We're trying, doing the best we can. Missing weeks here and there, but we'll do what we can, and apologize for the rough presentation tonight. My new computer is struggling like hell to operate stuff, but Lord willing, our pace and our presentation will improve, and we'll get stuff going soon.
Absolutely.
But DM Geezer Jim here. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Hopefully, we'll catch you next time. Alrighty. Bye, everyone.
Bye.